In this week's Parshat, Parshat Tisa, we learn that Bnei Israel built a golden calf, and Hashem viewed this as a terrible sin. But what sin did Bnei Israel really commit, and what can we learn from it? Let's start with the story. Shimon's father, Reuven, is a well-known and prestigious lawyer, and Shimon hopes to grow up to be a lawyer too. Reuven is very pleased and goes over cases with him and the best techniques to use in the courtroom. After many years and much studying and planning, Shimon is ready to try his first case. He wants to prove to his father that he is a good lawyer and able to win. However, the case is very difficult, and Shimon must do things that do not follow the letter of the law in order to win. When Shimon does win and tells his father his process towards his win, Reuven gets upset and says that he will never help his son with another case again. Although the father was happy that Shimon won the case, he did not agree with his son's methods and feels that he failed to teach his son properly. This is very similar to Chet HaEgel. Hashem took Bnei Israel out of Egypt and just gave them the Aseret HaDibrot. Bnei Israel were on a spiritual high. They wanted to be as close to Hashem as possible. So, when they miscounted the 40 days that Moshe said he would be on Har Sinai, they decided to prove that they could still be close to Hashem even without Moshe. They built the Egel to create a new medium to feel connected to Hashem. While Bnei Israel's goal to stay close to Hashem was admirable, they went about it in a way that was antithetical to the values that Hashem had just instilled in them. The Mishkan that we learned about in the past two Parshas is the right way to connect to the Shekhinah. Rashi emphasizes that the Mishkan was built in response to Chet HaEgel and showed that Hashem forgave Bnei Israel. The Mishkan was Hashem's way of showing Bnei Israel the proper way to be close to Hashem. The Rambam disagrees and argues that the Mishkan was always an important part of the experience of Matan Torah. The Mishkan was a way to ensure to Bnei Israel that Bnei Israel would stay in the spiritual high and close to the Shekhinah. Either way, the story of the Chet HaEgel is written in the middle of the laws of the Mishkan to teach us the right way to connect to Hashem. We should try to connect to Hashem in the correct way. Our goal is to follow in the ways of Hashem by doing the mitzvot, but we must remember to do the mitzvot with good midot.